We are live. Welcome back. Brief break, and here we are, back in the action for this next installment and final mission with Doom Eternal. I'm Savage Squishy 86, and this is the final, the finish, the end, the draw of the very end story of Doom Eternal and our epic battle upcoming with the Icon of Sin in the final mission, Mission 13, Final Sin. We just wrapped up Erdek. I'm enthused. I'm excited. After this, all I gotta do is just illustrate my way into doing the next sectional pieces of the Ancient Gods and the Ancient Gods Part 2 DLCs, telling an even greater emphasis of the story from the events after Doom Eternal. This is pretty much the final straw of the fight. The Icon of Sin has escaped from Erdek to Earth and is on a warpath. Pretty much this is down to the final straws of us finishing the job. Con Maker has been bodied. Arrogant bitch. And ultimately, we're the only ones who actually got the moxie to actually take down this big bastard. So, we're going to wrap this puppy up in this fall. It's pretty much going to be a... I wouldn't say a lengthy mission, but it's definitely going to be a bit more mild. As I said in the previous stream, I'm a little rusty, but you know what? It is what it is. Development is no small secret in terms of scale and standing, so with any luck, it'll be a little bit more brazen and scaled to the sense of actually being able to do the job easy enough in its own format. So, that being said, we're pretty much on the foul. We're going to get on with the rest of this action. We're going to tie this bitch off, and we're going to move on to the next stage. Now, I will stress again that ultimately, this is not something of a permanent playstyle. You're free to play this however you want. I am not a masochistic type. I'm not going to play Ultra Violence. I'm not going to play Ultra Nightmare. I can't even make it through the first level on Nightmare. And the fact of the matter of it is I have a huge criticism for the simple fact that it erases your save. I probably would respect it a lot more if it wasn't such a handicap, but to scale it to such a degree, I've never been a fan of putting myself to those paces. Even when I was playing Dead Space 2 and 3, 2 hardcore mode, forget it. I didn't even bother with it. I did it one time. I got on the train. I died. I thought at the very least I could make at least, and you know, I mean, I don't know. I got nothing against that kind of playstyle. If that's your bag and that's what you like, that's all well and good. But you know, I've just never been a big fan of it just sort of being a handcuff scenario because, you know, again, because I couldn't complete it, I was actually opted out of the trophy of 100%ing that and platinuming that trophy. The same can be said for Doom's Nightmare difficulty, Ultra Nightmare difficulty, excuse me, for the milestone to get the gold skin. So I'm not going to put myself through that stress. I got way too much to live for to get stressed out about something as that. But you know what? Hey, if you can do it, kudos to you. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and get forward on this little piece. I'm actually looking forward to wrapping this up. Hopefully I've polished up a little bit better than I was before. I'm trying to get it ingrained into my head to use weapons more practically and more continuously. Obviously, I did not do as good as I would have liked during the boss fight with the Con Maker. That is evident enough. I'm still disgusted by that. But 6 months I've been away from the game. 6 months I've had no actual muscle memory to retain my practical and tactical playstyle that I normally would go for in this case. So, but you're in for one hell of a show. I'm looking forward to this. The Icon of Sin is one of the most incredibly popular bosses, even back to the days of its initial entry with Doom and Doom 2, Doom 3. It's the kind of fight that you're not going to get tired of. This is a 2-stage fight. I will stress that it is a 2-stage fight where you have to destroy its armor, I guess that's what we'll call it. Its armor. You have to destroy its armor, and then you have to literally pick it apart limb by limb and damage by damage. So it's a lengthy battle. It's probably the most lengthiest boss battles around in any sense. I'm just so excited. So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up now, stop talking about it, and just get on with it. So if you're digging it, feel free to like and subscribe. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and give me your input on what probably is the most iconic boss battle you had from the Doom series. And I'm talking all of the Doom series. 1, 2, 3, Resurrection of Evil, 64, Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, and the upcoming awesome release to come in 2025, Doom Dark Ages. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I'm so stoked. Can't wait. So let's go ahead and get into this action and just rip and tear this big bastard. Put him on his ass. Let's get it. Final Sin. I like how they emphasize that final sin, like the final stretch, final fight. Let's get this prick. Let's put him. Let's punch his ticket and call it a day. Go home, feed our little rabbit, and enjoy some metal music while we clean that super shotgun. Right? Let's get it. I'm looking forward to it. So right away off the start, we're just going to go ahead and check our map as we always have, as we always do, as we always will, and we can see that there is only one item collectible to be had, and that is a codex entry. On top of that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra lives and multiple cells for the BFG and the Unmaker, as well as a secret, which we're going to pretty much assume is the codex entry that we're looking for, and multiple pips for the Crucible. So, as you can see, it's not an extremely huge level. It's probably no bigger level than the first level that you played when you started the game, and ultimately, in its own credit, a very short one. Probably the biggest instances of this is going to be the 5 consecutive battles we're going to have to deal with the 5 little doodads, and then the 5 added coinage for the boss fight, which is going to be the Icon of Sin. As far as challenges, we really don't have any challenges. There are no challenges. That's it. We're on the roll. It's just strictly ripping and tearing at this point. Codex entry aside, auto map aside, it is just ripping and tearing. You can cut loose to your heart's content. There is no pressure involved in this whatsoever. Just roast the fuck out of them, blow them up, rip them apart, blah blah blah, and get down to it. So right away, we're gonna head over here, and there's the big boy right there. So right away, go ahead over here and bust this wall, and right away up here you'll see a shaft going up. Go ahead up in there and turn to your right and then your left, and you'll find yourself entering a secret room where you will find the extra light, which is actually above you, but you got it anyway. It doesn't matter.
The Doom Marine cannot save you.
Yeah, the fuck he can't. You got me fucked up. You think I can't save him? So right away, you gotta see over here. You gotta double jump and dash and climb up and get to the work. Now, like I said before, in the previous game, you got the opportunity to build up not one, but 2 forms of the Blood Punch now. So now we have the added benefit of building up 2 powers of the Blood Punch. Which is really handy because now we can pretty much just cut loose with the instance of just having this whole situation under control. Woohoo! Boom! Bingo! Alright, so we're already pretty much making great headway with in terms of the combat. I'm actually feeling the edge come back to me now. fucker. There you go. Yeet. Ah, I fucking missed all those armors, damn it. It takes an acquired taste to actually maintain the measure of actual activity, and where you're playing hyper aggressive. You're trying to think 3 or 4 moves ahead, and you ultimately just sometimes you get lucky and you do it, and then other times you don't. And then you go and you look through the level and you see, oh, what I could have used, and oh, I should have did that, and it just really kind of helps to improve on what you're not doing, and what you're not using like you should. But the good thing is, afterwards, when you're done it, you can actually just take note and then rerun it again if you want to. So once we got through all that circus, we're gonna have another over here is gonna be our next point of entry. So we're gonna head over here to this part, and as we progress, we're gonna slowly but surely see this big bastard work this thing. So over there, you can see a Revenant working. Get the auto map. Grab the ammo supply here. And let's go ahead and bust them out. I'm only weakening him a little bit. I'm not gonna finish him because I don't want to. I want to get the most out of him if I can. First I'm gonna do this guy. Boom. So right away, as soon as you go over here, what you want to do is jump over here and take the stairs, and you'll get yourself a new secret. Don't go down there because obviously it's, well, lava. You all know that story. Don't walk on the lava. Grab the health and bam, instant death. Fucking asshole. Who do you think you are? Try to scrap with me. So obviously we dropped down, so we're gonna need to go back. Navigate our way back up in this direction. And jump across, and over there you go see another climbing indicator over there.
You cannot stop it. Earth has no hope for survival.
Trying to destroy his, there we go, got rid of it. I want to get rid of his cannon first before I go over there, so. And there's that big fucker right there. So, jump across. The cool thing is, every time you do a blood punch, you ultimately, when you do a finisher, you get an immediate refill of your blood punch. So you can blood punch continuously now, which is ridiculous, because you can actually revisit levels, and literally you'd be like fucking just bodying fuckers like crazy. Just like that. So we are not sure if we got enough for that last upgrade for that. Nope, we gotta get one more weapon token. I'm looking forward to I really like using the I'm not sure what is this even called. I forget this all the time. I know we got the Arbalist mod, but I really like the Destroyer Blade because literally it basically just wipes out the entire group going forward. I mean, whereas the Arbalist is more like a pinpoint like shot. Ah, Pinky. Hi, boy. Ah, there we go. Now we got our weapon point. Fantastic. Now we can upgrade that puppy. So this will give the destroyer charge time and increase 20% because it takes a long time for that thing to charge. I'm not crazy for that. And if you really wanted to do the mastery challenge, you would have to kill 3 enemies 15 times with the destroyer blade. And I mean, not 3 at the same time. Just to stress that, the 3 at the same time. But we're just gonna go ahead and use that token and bypass that, and that will give us fire destroyer blade before they have a chance to reach maximum width, so we can fire it without having to wait for that puppy to 1 charge, 2 charge. Okay, so we got 3 charge system now, which I like that. That's decent. So we got a little elevator thing here. And the codex entry there. So we can look at the map and you can see there's like a few little doodads we gotta bebop around, so.
Can someone kill this idiot, please?
Come do it yourself, sweetheart. Final sin. Vega data entry icon, warps reality, damaging the implicate the order of dimension. So you can just go ahead and read that if you want to. I'm just gonna hold it here for a second, and that's it.
Oh my.
So here we have a. Trying to see how do we get into.
Brothers and sisters, something wonderful is coming. Something truly wonderful.
So right away you're gonna jump across, and down here you're gonna see an extra life and the ammo supply, and then we can pretty much make our way back up using this, bust the door.
Lemmy is God.
Lemmy, Motorhead. Fuck it, I actually destroyed the bridge. So you can pretty much come over here and get ammo, which I already did, and I got the health, so that's just a health supply you need, so you got it. But now... Fucker. Bitch. Yeah, I actually didn't take the time to look and see what those new challenges are, but I wager they're probably swaggy as fuck. Because I'm getting shitloads of them each time when I'm like busting it out. Boom here, boom there. So right here across the way you can see there is a BFG cell and a crucible pip. So double jump across, land on the scaffolding, and do the same thing with these here. Boom, boom. Oh, that's not a good sign. We got a fucking, we got a damn, Alright, there we go. Fucking buff totem. Making sure there's nothing else around that I need to grab. I got the BFG cell. I definitely needed that. I'm definitely going to be saving as much of that as I can, unless I absolutely need to use it, because I want to save that for when I face the Icon of Sin. So we'll head upstairs now. I love the music right now. It's like you can hear like warriors chanting from the Night Sentinels. Right. So, I think there's some items in there we can grab. I'm guessing there's ammo or something, but I don't remember. I know you gotta bust through some wall. Okay, yeah, we gotta. But where is that? I think there's gonna be like a drop point. That's a mega health. So, go ahead and head up here so I can find it. And down here, okay, we got a duck. I think we just found it. Punch. Ah, there we go. Mega health. Outstanding. And here's our cracked wall. Punch that, and we're back out where we were. There we go. And I know Frosty, one of my lovelies I chat with on Foobar and Facebook, she is probably going to be really kind of disgruntled that this is he's missing this, but it's okay. She can always come back and watch it. Frosty love, I know you're probably, if you're out there and you see this, I'm sorry. Ah, we got a buff totem. No, we don't have a buff totem, but we definitely got one of these. Boom. Bye-bye. Asshole. Pain in my ass he is. Alright. Make sure we got another pip. We do. Great. And that is pretty much it. So once we've kind of pretty much gotten through that area, it's basically progressively just you're basically, I guess the best way to say it is you're basically just chasing this big fucker down, or he's picking, I mean, or he's luring you. I'm not sure, but so we're gonna want to probably jump down there, I'm guessing. Yeah, so basically that's basically what you're doing. You're basically just chasing the big fucker down. Now we got a big old pip back there we could use, but we don't need it right now. We'll easily come back and need it at some point, I imagine, so. Ah, we got a fucking tyrant. Definitely gonna need this. Boom. Boom. Ah, you fucking asshole. How dare you? The disrespect. Ah! They're just bombarding me now, bro. Come on, chill with that shit. I gotta find that fucking buff totem. Fucking buff totem. This fucking thing. Mother of fucking mercy. Oof. Shite. I thought I had it under control, then no sooner did I think I had it under control, and then it's like they just pulled out the stops and amplified the shit show up to fucking 12. It went from a 5 down to it went from a 5 up to a 12 in like a blink of an eye. And then I lost not one but 2 extra lives. I was like, sheesh! Relax! It's not that serious! I was like, the disrespect I'm feeling right now. Good lord. I mean, I'm actually kind of disappointed because I figured I would actually be able to hold my own. I didn't have to use the BFG, but I was wrong. I pulled out that BFG and I tried to give myself some wiggle room. Just looking around real quick, some munitions. Alright, there we go. We got a double jump across. And climb. I mean, I'm really trying to like use the most of it, but it's like trying to hop and jump from one item to another to another to another. It's such a chore. Flame belts, grenades, freeze grenade, blood punch, meat hook. Seems just all. I mean, I think that's the thing. I'm not. I mean, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. It's a great game. I'm not knocking it. It's fucking made its mark, but I think the speed is just not what I would be attribute to. You know, Doom 2016 was not as fast, not as manic. I mean, but that's why I don't play games like Call of Duty and Fortnite, you know, because it's too manic. It's like, ooh, it's like, you know, you gotta move real fast, think real fast, and I can't do that. It's just one of those things. I'm trying to keep my armor as high as possible for the event that I get into another fight. Like, the likes of which I was not prepared for momentarily ago, but I'm doing okay so far. I definitely can say the blood punch is definitely helping, because I mean in this instance, I mean you really gotta like rely on that blood punch. Getting rid of these hordes of enemies, especially powerful enemies. I mean, oh, what the hell is that? It's upstairs. Well, before I go up there, I know there's a thing, there's an extra life I had to collect. I'm trying to figure out where that is. I'm trying to find the. Here it is, crack wall. Boom. And there we go. And the door opens, and we can go right back up. So once we get that, we can head right back up, and I think we're getting close to the end of the level here. Nope, we still got a little bit of a ways to go. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this level will be pretty lengthy in scale. Well, we got another BFG cell, so... I'm not fucking around with no buff totem this time. Where is it? Gotta find it. Nice thing, right there. Trying to get myself there. And almost got it. Fuckers are moving fast though, I'll tell you that. Ah, fucking wonderful, this guy. Boom. Come on, boy. Fucking dog. annoying little shit, ain't shit. That's the biggest thing I hate about the Marauders. He's just... You gotta make him chase your monkey ass around for hours on end. Yeah, fucker. Give me this fucking axe. Oh, hell no. You're going, bro. You're out. I ain't dealing with you. It's like every exchange of I mean, what did we have there? We had a shitload of Mancubus. We had a fucking a summoner. I mean, I'm not surprised they didn't throw us fucking 2 Marauders. And make no mistake, at some point in the DLC, you fight 2 Marauders, which is a fucking nightmare. I mean, just harassing you like around the level. But yeah, so it's working out good. So, hello newcomer, whoever it is that's tuning into the stream, welcome. So right there we got our shotgun shells, and now we make our way up. So we're getting there. We're gonna get this prick. We just got, where am I? Oh, over here. We don't need to make our way up. We gotta make our way across. So go ahead and just double jump and dash. Now, obviously up above us, we got another item up there. Oh, welcome back, Icy. Oh shit, did I miss something? Oh, we gotta go up. Okay, I see what it is. I'm a little confused. Alright, we gotta double jump across again. And make it our way up the scale, so sweet. Smash up.
Soon, the gods will walk amongst us.
Shut your monkey ass up, Jennifer Aniston looking bitch. So right away we pretty much got our armor. Over there in the distance we see that they're getting into a dicey situation, so just ignore it. We're still on the track to get across there, so jump across, up, over, zoop, and then over here really much we're gonna jump across. There's that big bastard right there. I'm coming for you, Boyle. Oh, what is that over there? I'm wondering what that is. What is that? Oh shit. I fucked up. I can't figure out what the fuck that is. I'm trying to get up there. I always get confused by this part. They never elaborate on how you get up there. Maybe there's a broken wall I'm not seeing. It's very hard to see since I improved the HDR, so now I'm like having a hard time seeing darker definition. Like I said, because I'm blind in my left eye, it's very hard to see that shit. So maybe I'm just looking for shit that isn't there. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. I ain't got that nonsense. Oh, okay, never mind. I found it. I think this is pretty much what I was looking at, but it's yeah, not really relevancy. No, it's over there. What is that? I don't know what that is. I jumped across. See, this is my OCD at work. I'm confused and I want to know what's over there, and like I'm like constantly trying to like just push myself to get over there and see what it is. So, okay, I see what they did there. All right, I gotta jump across. I see what they did there. Okay, so I'm just gonna make an extra little trip around just to see what it is. I'm a nosy fucker. I gotta see what it is. It's gonna bother me until I do. And I'm an exploratory donut, so I like to explore everything, every level, in and out, up and down, inside and out. I'm just a curious monkey. So let me get over here and up here. Oh, pretty much we're not really going that far out of our way in scale. Alright, see, that's what it was. It's armor that I wanted. I wanted that armor. So I'll jump across. And now I can get it. I think I can get it. I better be. Okay, yeah, I can get it. I was like confused. All that for a little armor. I know. Isn't that stupid? OCD. It is a bitch. I'm telling you. You try living with this shit. You get a nice little fancy black suit. Okay, you got like this very ugly fucking white hair on it. It just drives you fucking nuts. Like a Lamborghini with an ugly streak across it. Because somebody decided to let their dog drag his ass on the hood. In case it has been well known, I'm very ass when it comes to the quick switching of the weapons. I can't do that. You know, that tutorial where they like bam, 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 bam. You know, they switch out the weapons like faster than you can blink. I can't do that shit. I don't have the dexterity for it. I wish I could do it because I'm fucking envious, but it's a lot like with those games that are like hack and slash games with jump canceling. I can't do jump canceling, but you know, at the same time, I don't want to do it because I think it's a lack of talent. I'm very old-fashioned when it comes to such dynamics. So obviously, the very concept of doing it, while appealing to some, I get fucking nuts about it. You need to chill, bro. Take a load off. Good lord. Even the smallest enemies are annoying, like are annoying little assholes. Like they're begging to be made an example of. So we're coming up on the finish. Just gotta jump on these poles now and swing like the Tarzan. Out here you're gonna have some ammo, some health, some armor, shotgun shells, all much needed. And then this one wall we're gonna have to scale. But before we even, and of course obviously we'll get a we'll get a fast travel, which is all well and good, which is kind of good because actually I want to go back and get that pip right there for that sword. I absolutely love the fact that they did that because it makes our job so much easier for acquiring supplies that we otherwise had to leave behind, really. Alright, South Station. This is it. Home stretch. This Titan-sized tough guy is going to be waiting on the other side of this building. Now, like I said before, in the initial playthrough, in the beginning, this is a 2-stage fight. So your first stage, you're going to have to fight him, you have to take off all of his armor. Then the second stage is pretty much the self-explanatory. Kill the fucker. So, here we go.
Now, two diamonds. As it was written.
Bring that shit, Goldilocks. Minotaur on steroids. Let's see what you about. Destroy all the Icon of Sin's armor pieces. Disable its protective energy shell. Shooting the exposed energy shell deals no damage. So, let's just fucking go nuts. The cool thing is you get lots of blood punches, so you get the benefit of actually like a whole hell of a lot of protection in this case. Which I really am glad for that. You still here? Motherfucker, he set me flying! That was a little overkill there. You know, a lot of people say they prefer the BFG. I really don't see a distinction. I think one delivers a tank shot of a hit, but I think the other one also is, vast. I think that's the thing. One delivers a tank shot of a shot, but the other one is very rapid fire-esque. So, do I think that one is honestly superior to the other? No, I really don't. I think they're respectively gifted in their own ways for their own reasons. I mean, I would never see myself thinking that the BFG is a lesser weapon just because they give us this thing. Not by a fucking minute. No, sir. I mean, but this is definitely a fun fight. I like this fight. It's one of my favorite parts of the fight. baby. Man, I'm getting flown all over the place. I think that's the biggest thing that's basically really kind of nerve-wracking is the fact that I mean, you're taking hits, but you don't really have the measure of, like, I guess, control over where you land with your hit. I mean, because you literally get fucking launched when you get hit by one of these guys' blows. And you're also at the same time, you know, constantly on the move with just like that. You know, I really should actually consider probably changing one of my runes. I'm not sure if I should, though. What do I have? Oh, it does drop health. Okay, so no, probably not. I probably don't want to do that. Enemies remain in a staggered state longer. Perform glory kills faster. I really prefer... I like the aerial control, and I really like the enemies remaining in a staggered state, because it gives me more wiggle room in terms of scale, where I could actually get more on my side if I should need it. I really want to use the rocket launcher, but you know, I'm not having a really good time, easy time with accuracy, so oh, well, that helps, actually. No, actually, that does help. Okay. Damn, bro. Damn! Ah! Yo, chill! The disrespect! The disrespect! Damn! Relax! Take a breather! It ain't that serious! Your boss is in trouble! Hey, you know, Icy, maybe you can clue me in, because this is a confusing question I don't know. Why do, every time when he roars, why do they suddenly disappear? Is he killing them, or is he absorbing them? Because I don't know. I have no clue. I'm only asking because I didn't know for the longest time. I thought maybe it was like a fluke of something. See, he's doing it again, and like oh, he's like, is he summoning him, or is it, yeah, because he like literally like wait, I'll show you. Watch when he roars again, and you'll see what I mean. Because I mean, he's literally like roaring, and then suddenly they're all like being electrified, or something. I gotta get this guy under control. See, just like that. Like literally, they're like literally there fighting, and then the next thing you know, they're getting ported away. Yo, chill, bro. With disrespect. I get it. You don't like my ass. Literally, bang, right there. It's like they're there and then they poof. See, I kind of think that was like a huge hang-up because, I mean, you can clearly see I don't really, like, abundantly use a huge surplus of ammo unless it's, like, I just don't see the sense of that. I don't see the sense in forcing players to, like, really not have that added benefit of the ammo supply. Had that shot and he knocked me off course. There we go. There we go. I think I got all of his armor. No, I still got one little bit left. I don't know where. I still love that. Oh, his body. His torso and his legs. Come on. Finally, fucking hell. Whew. I think we're getting up. I think is he not? He booked.
Quickly, with its armor fully destroyed, the body is now exposed. Take the portal and finish this fight.
Bro, I'll take the portal when I get my supply reserve back up. Make sure I got no BFG ammo, so that's not good. I'll just build up my fuel and the pips on my weapon. Do I have anything else here that I can grab? Oh, they're not even giving me a map. Damn. Oh, there's some armor there, but I guess that's as far as I'm gonna take it. I got the mega health, so I already got that covered. I'll get the chainsaw fuel though, at least. Yeah, because I saw that for the longest time. I was like thinking to myself, is he repairing his armor when he absorbs them? Is he taking those shitty ones and sacrificing them and sending out nastier ones? I didn't know, so I was always curious. But there's always such a misinformation out there in terms of scale that you never really know definitively. Alright. Making sure I got all the right stuff here. Definitely gonna probably do the micro missiles. And keep that one. Keep that one. And I'll keep this explosive shot. Alright, stage 2. Shoot and destroy 8 body parts of the icon of sin. Shooting destroyed body parts will deal no damage. So, basically just turn him into a meat factory. Oh, you's a snaky fucking asshole, ain't you? I forgot he could do that with a meteor strike. Who's next? Bring that shit. Oh, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He's actually pulling off the weaker ones, and he's sending in tougher ones. Because before, there was just a couple of guys there. Now suddenly they're like, fucking all them guys. Like, oh, okay. That's how you're doing it. Come on. surprised the sound hasn't crashed at this point, because I mean I'm getting so overwhelmed with feedback in terms of sound wave. Portals discombobulate me, especially when I accidentally go into one. Oh, fell. Alright, I gotta get in the habit of using that damn chainsaw. I keep forgetting to use it. I think this is like probably the most fun you can have in this entire fight, but it's extremely long. I mean, Icy, what do you think? You think it's too long? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, it's still a fun fight, but I think, what's the old saying? I think, less is more. If you could produce something that ultimately is gonna, like, really do a good seller piece, it'll take care of itself. But to just go, you know, I guess full bore I just think it goes a little too much. Find the right. We just got indicating saying that my Wi-Fi strength is kind of weak, so hopefully I won't lose connection here. But in the event I do apologize. Fucking damn you. Okay, good, because I was getting every time I'm on Wi-Fi and my shit is not always cooperative, so I really hate it when it cuts in the middle of a stream, because it's just not. Will you get the fuck out of here? Trying to see what it's very hard to get a look and see what the fuck I got a damage left on them, because I got these guys all over me. Right shoulder? Okay, because you got better eyes on this than I do. I'm fucking discombobulated like a motherfucker. Good eye, Icy, thanks. Jesus fucking, really? The 3 Barons of Hell? I mean, I feel like I'm playing I feel like I'm playing battle mode here. give you credit. Even when you're getting your ass beat from fucking pillar to post, you still put up a fight. Now his left arm, I'm guessing. No, I got him. Fucking hell. Thank God. Oof. I actually broke a sweat doing that. Fucking hell, now I smell like a fucking animal. Bitch. Icy, good looking out for me on that, because I couldn't tell for 1 fucking minute. That's the one thing I hate about... That's probably the only thing I hate about this fight, is trying to prioritize what I've done and what I haven't done versus trying to stay alive with all these guys looking to just gang rape me in one go. Adios, asshole. It's the pressure, I would imagine. Doom 2016, I didn't have that, but this, yeah. I love this. This jam is like, ugh.
For your might is eternal.
What a job. What a journey. Fucking hell. So, yeah. That is a wrap. We pretty much have followed the story from the infancies. You know, the biggest thing I have a question about, and you know, and I think it's the biggest question I've always had, you know, is, and it's still not widely discussed. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, maybe there's a comic out there that I haven't read or something that I haven't really looked into, is the timeline events of Doom 2016 up to Doom Eternal. You know, because if we remember Doom 2016, that walking bucket of bolts, you know, that poster child for Danger Will Robinson, Samuel Hayden took the Crucible, and then he shit canned you off to wherever the fuck you went, Slayer. Then we fast forward to Doom Eternal, where he's got his hands on a fortress, you know, Fortress of Doom, the Citadel, and somehow has Vega, who was destroyed in 2016. So I'm a little confused with the canon or the events that, you know, seemingly happened but technically shouldn't have happened, and it just leaves a lot of really open-ended cliffhanger questions. But I mean, I think ultimately this was a good game. Would I say it's my favorite and the best game of Doom I've ever played? Respectfully, no. I think it's a great game. Do I think it's my kind of game? No. I am not neck break paced. I do not like the rapid, you know, chaos of, you know, zooming around, flying here, jumping there, you know, the rapid fire of switching out your weapons. Like, I mean, I think that's my biggest criticism, is the ammo supply being diminished, and you're really kind of forced to utilize multiple facets that ultimately, I mean, you clearly could see I was not using weapons like the BFG on the fly. Why? Because of the ammo. I was not using weapons like the Crucible on the fly. Why? Because I wasn't used to having it. I'm tailored more, I think, you know, concept-wise and performance-wise to 2016's Doom versus Doom Eternal. I know that a lot of hardcore gamers and a lot of, I guess I would say, trying to find the right word without being sounding like a dick. I think a lot of gamers that are masochistic to that challenge element, that just, you know, they get off on that. I don't. I suffer. I mean, you can clearly see I do suffer with consistency. I do suffer with the measure of just, you know, remember, you got the Crucible. Remember, you've got the chains. You know, it's not something I'm accustomed to. It's not something I'm you know, programmed into following up on. And the chaos and mania of it is just, it's just not my kind of style. I'm more methodical. I take out targets as they come. But this just, I mean, it's a great game. Speedrunners love, yeah, no, you're right, Icy. They do love, speedrunners love that shit. They do. I'm not a speedrunner. I hate rushing through games. I want to enjoy the game. I want to take my time. I want to explore. You obviously saw the facet of that with my obsession to get that one spot. But I mean, it's an acquired taste. You know, do I think it's for everyone? No. I think it's an acquired taste for the people who ultimately like it. Hence why I think it's a great idea and a fantastic theme that they're going with Dark Ages. Because I think it really grounds it. You know, in the first one, it was a repackaging of the deal. It was a really different. It was a totally different Doom. Okay, this one is more manic, fast-paced, speedrunners, hardcore. You know, that's the shit for them. But now you got with Dark Ages, it's going to be more grounded, more tanky, more like brute force, and they're sending like a much more wider force of enemies. You know what I mean? Like I think they said it best in when they revealed the gameplay trailer. You got enemies that are not really so much scattered with their positioning. They're more like organized, like an army. You know, we saw some of that with the shield bash. You know, you had lines of enemies, like literally, like they were marching on you, like enemy contingents. Versus this, which is like they're spawning here, they're spawning there. You got them here. You got the Cacodemon. You got the Baron of Hell. You know, they're blitzing you from every direction, which I mean is great. I think it's a great concept. I mean, do I see myself in anything? I think the Dark Ages will be, I wouldn't say it's the best of both worlds, but I think they're trying to tweak the formula with each new installment to where it fits a different paradigm. You know, each game provides a different experience. And I like that. The problem with some games, and I think this is true, and I know there's some games out there that fit the bill for this, is they try to be too many things to too many people. Too many. There's some people who want the speed run. There's some people who want the more interpersonal aggressiveness of it. There's some people who want the hardcore element. But the fact is, when you try to juggle all them things at one time, it turns into such a muddled, imbalanced mess. And then the next thing you know, you got the community complaining, blaming the casuals, blaming the hardcores, you know. And I think that's the thing. You want something that's going to fit the bill for a specific audience. I think this game is good for hardcore enthusiasts. I think it's great for competitive enthusiasts. God knows battle royale, battle mode, and you know, the concept of the Slayer hunting party. You know, two demons versus a Slayer. I mean, that's what this is. 2016 was basically just sort of bringing the Doom franchise back from the brink of its anonymity from Doom 3, Doom Resurrection of Evil, which I was fucking stoked about that. I kind of wish they had DLC for Doom 2016, because I would have liked to have explored, you know, larger levels. You know, the one thing I really think I would like to see for a Doom game, and I don't know, maybe Horde mode is it? I'm guessing is like a wave after wave after wave of enemies with ever increasing difficulty. That would be a fun thing. I would like to play that. Because for somebody like me, I like that shit. Competitively, there's no competition in that, but it's a test of how good you can get with your methods and tactics in terms of play. I think Dark Ages will be a nice medium where it allows players to be less manic, less chaos, and more grounded, more tanky, more, you know, in your face, with an entirely different approach. When we think Doom, we think rock music, demons, and shotguns. The medieval approach, the shield, the saw, the mace, flying dragons. It's an entirely different perspective, and the best part is it draws from several different avenues. Like I mean, the mace and the shield bit, very medieval style, very, you know, no guns, no technology. Ooh, I mean, some technology, obviously, and some guns, but still, a very, you know, grounded, very primitive concept. Dragons, riding on the dragons, we saw plenty of that with the DLC, which I haven't gotten into yet with the Ancient Gods, but I know you fly dragons in that, and this new Flying Dragons, it gives me vibes of like Game of Thrones or Harry Potter, you know. Terrible idea, but I mean, there you have it. And then of course the mech, the Skull Grinder, dude, that was fucking awesome. I thought it wasn't a gun per se, but it was a perfect precursor of something different. It's not something that shoots bullets, but it might as well. But they found a way to make it something that shoots, in a way, something that kind of is bullets. I know that one weapon, it looked like some sort of like I would say a harpoon gun. I mean, it had bolts in it. I'm not sure if you saw that. That was the one when he had he did the shield bash, and then he harpooned the demon into like a trap, which I thought was pretty fucking awesome. So they're definitely they're taking a bit of a step away from guns, and they're thinking, what can we bring to the table? And you know, and I kind of like their thinking, because when I think about it, if I didn't have a gun, you know, one game that comes to mind of a game that didn't have really guns per se was Dead Space. And what did they use instead of guns? Okay, so you did see that. Okay, because I was thinking that. If we're thinking Dead Space, I mean, what are we thinking? We're thinking rivets. We're thinking plasma cutters. We're thinking industrial saws. You know, things that really kind of do a double duty of being both a dangerous tool and a dangerous weapon, depending on the person using it. And who can use anything as a potential weapon than the Slayer? I mean, come on. It's an ingenious concept, and it's an unorthodox concept, because that's the thing. Doom is reputable, much like Quake, much like Wolfenstein, for guns, shotguns especially, and rock music. So I think Dark Ages will be, it'll be different. I think it's got a lot of people pumped, because a lot of people, when they saw it, they flipped the fuck out. They were absolutely over the moon about it. Some I talked to were kind of disappointed it wasn't something like Quake or something. And shockingly, I'll be honest, I'll be the first to admit it, I have never played Quake. I should, and a lot of people give me shit for that. I'm a Doom player. I never played Quake, but I can sort of agree with the sentiment of why they would think that Quake would have been a good game to bring into 2025. But it's, I mean, Doom Eternal is a great game. I think it's a great game. I think it has things that it probably got right, and I think there's things that it probably kind of deviated on the path of a little bit. I definitely think that once I play the DLCs, we'll have more to our credit of having a good time. And I think ultimately, when we get further into the story, we'll have an even greater time with the sense of whatever they may have in store for us, story-wise, as opposed to just gameplay mechanics and content for Doom Dark Ages. But I think ultimately, it's just one of those games that you can enjoy for the sake of it just being a Doom game. But do I think it's for everyone? No. And I think that's the thing about it. A lot of people don't take that into account when they play a lot of games like that. And, oh, this ought to be good. I love this. You're playing with his toys, bro. I mean, that's just funny comedy element, and it's on right by scale. So I mean, I think I had a good time. I'm glad. It was fun. I'm glad it's over. I'll probably definitely be playing more of it to keep polished up on my talent, and hopefully I will get some help for the battle mode achievement, because that's really the only thing I need now to get that platinum trophy. But I mean, hopefully, you know, the places where I went, you know, there was a few YouTube videos where people were looking for partners. Downside is some of them were 5 or 7 months old, so some of them may not be very maybe not very likely to bear fruit for players looking to have some help with battle mode. But if you are looking for help with battle mode and you are on PlayStation 4 or 5, I still gotta play 5. I haven't even played 5 yet. No, I know, bro. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. You know, the sad thing is I kind of had an Xbox. The downside is, on a fixed budget, you cannot afford both Microsoft and Sony. It's not possible, despite my best efforts. And unfortunately, I had to donate my Xbox. But the good thing is, I gave my Xbox Elite and my Xbox One. I got my Xbox 360 Elite and my Xbox One to a family friend who ultimately lost most of her shit in a fire. And hopefully it'll be beneficial to her in the long run, because that's the very least I can do. But I'm a Sony guy. I'll always be a Sony guy. I got nothing against Microsoft. I don't pay mind to that stupid console war bullshit. It's not my interest. But I think ultimately the fact of trying to get a little bit of help in the long term of that is beneficial. I know a lot of people play battle mode. Some, majority-wise, not so much. But I'm hoping I'll get lucky and I'll get some support. So if you're looking to get the battle mode trophy, 200 player kills in battle mode, seek me out on PSN. Savage Squishy 86, capital S per S. So, I mean, you get the gist. You look me up, Savage Squishy 86. I will help you get this trophy, and in return, you, I hope, will be a good gaming community supporter and help your fellow players. You know, there's too many communities out there that are toxic, disrespectful, conniving, and have zero interest of supporting one another. I know it's a struggle, it's a pain in the ass, but it takes one person to make that change, so I'm hoping somebody will do it. I'm more than happy to do it for them. But in the meantime, I'm zapped. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sweating like a pig. I gotta get cool, and I'm gonna definitely crash. So, Doom Eternal has been a blast. I've still got the DLCs to play with the Ancient Gods Part 1 and 2. At some point in the course of the weekend, perhaps, I will get down to doing that and playing that. I also hope to have a good morning time. Yo, Icy, dude, thank you so much for sticking around. Normally, I don't have any viewers, but, you know, the thing about streamers, you gotta start somewhere, and sometimes it's always at 0 when they do start. So I'm glad you find it appealing, and I'm glad we had that conversation, because I like engaging with players who have questions, or at the very least, give some sort of insight on their own. I personally think Doom Eternal is a great game. I'm looking forward to Doom Dark Ages, and dude, I hope you stick around for any other future streams I do in the future. So, with that being said, I'm gonna split. This was a great experience. I'm hoping everybody else enjoyed the same. If you did like this, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or suggestions, I will be happy to answer them and open to listening to them. So, in the meantime, I'm out of here. It's been a blast. Next time we play this, it'll be the Ancient Gods, following the events of what Ariel Exchange has just brought with the destruction of the Icon of Sin and Urdak, where it's going to get worse before it gets better. Savage Squishy 86, check you out next time here on YouTube playing Doom Eternal. Adios.